Hello, I'm Jonathan, and welcome to the Mix TV. And you are watching the JTM Show. It has been a while since we spoke to you, but it's nice to be back again. And today we are going again to talk about relationships. We like to talk about it. We like to talk about relationships, and we hope to inspire you with that. And today I have a very good friend of mine. Is here with us in the studio, and he will present himself. Hello, Jens.
Hello.
Hey, welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you doing?
Good.
Yes, so nice that you could come today.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's good to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I can.
Yes.
I'm 38.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm from originally from Larvik
Okay.
in Vestfold,
Yes.
but I live in Tønsberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, the oldest city in the Norway.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what do you do?
I'm a sales leader in a shop.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And today we are going to talk about relationships,
Yeah.
which you have some experience with that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit? Just share a little bit about your experience with relationships.
Yeah. I've been a Christian for 9.5 years.
Okay.
So before I met Jesus,
Mhm.
I met my wife.
Yeah.
She had in her youth,
Yeah.
she was in a church,
Mhm.
but as she grew up, she went away from the church
Yeah.
and experienced much of what the world had to offer.
Mhm.
Um, but she met me,
Yeah.
and she went back to the church.
Mhm.
So, but we were in a relationship as a boyfriend girlfriend. We were
Yeah.
living together.
Mhm.
We had sex. We had everything. The world
Yeah.
thinks that a relationship should
Yeah.
have.
So it was just cohabiting.
Yeah,
You're not married.
not married.
Okay.
No.
Mhm.
And she went back to the church,
Yeah.
and God started speaking to her that what you're doing is wrong.
Mhm.
I didn't have a bad conscience because I didn't follow Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she still started having doubts about this.
Mhm.
So we had our challenges, but then I got saved.
Yeah.
I met Jesus, and I was on fire.
Mm.
And every minute of every day,
Mhm.
I was, focusing on Him.
Mhm.
We were missionaries. We for a year. We really dedicated life. But she was struggling to have both feet in the church, so she was starting to.
Yeah. What about you? Since you were living together,
Yeah.
you met Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you have a bad conscience?
No,
Oh.
because then we were married.
Yeah.
After we got married first,
Yeah.
before I met Jesus.
Okay.
So in our relationship, I never had bad conscience
No.
because we got married before I met Jesus.
Mm.
So for me it was okay, but for
Mhm.
her she was struggling,
Okay.
and I can take 2 seconds about that.
Yeah.
She was. We had a house.
Mhm.
She didn't want to leave me because of the economy and everything, but we had to take away everything that had to do with what we had as a relationship. So we didn't have sex. We just were friends living together.
Mm.
And then we got married, and then it was back to the normal.
Yeah.
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 But then she started going away from the church again.
Mm.
She wanted to experience more of the world.
Mhm.
She had some boyfriends, and she was unfaithful, and it was a tough time.
Mhm.
But God is good,
Yeah. Okay.
and He filled me with the possibility to forgive.
Yeah.
So we had a great relationship now
Mhm.
as friends because we had a kid together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But say a little bit how does it feel? When your partner is unfaithful to you.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't encourage people to be unfaithful?
Oh no. It's it's about sharing the most intimate
Mhm.
you can share. It's not about love.
Mhm.
It's about sharing how can I say it? You know, in the Bible,
Yeah.
it was always when God made a pact with the people, like with Abraham, it was blood.
Yeah.
They had to. When Jesus died, it was the new pact. It was
Mhm.
blood. It
Mhm.
has to be blood that we shared.
Mhm.
And in a normal, in a God's thinking of a marriage,
Yeah.
it's also about blood being shared in the marriage,
Mm.
because when when you get married and have sex for the first time, it's blood being shared,
Mhm.
and that's a strong pact.
Mm.
And when you, how can I say, not destroy, but when you break that pact,
Mhm.
it's not only, you know, I felt really, really sad and
Mm.
hurt and destroyed,
Mm.
but it's also in the spiritual world is something that
Mhm.
was happening.
Yeah.
Um, but as I said, God filled me with the possibility to forgive,
Mm.
and I forgave, and I was not perfect,
Mhm.
but I didn't cheat on her, you
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
All relationship, married or friends, you have to learn to live together or learn to be together. As we, you know, when we are together, we
Yeah.
learn things about each other,
Mhm.
and then we can be better friends. And in a marriage, you know, you should be best friends.
Exactly.
You can share everything,
Mhm.
because it's no boundaries, it's no walls, it's, you know, everything. You are one.
Mhm.
So it was really hurtful, but
Yeah.
in the end, it was yeah. We split up.
Yeah.
We got divorced,
Mhm.
and we tried to before we tried to save the marriage by
Mhm.
counseling and everything, but
Yeah.
in the end we got divorced. It was really
Okay.
sad.
So then you were divorced
Yeah.
for how long?
Now or
No, no, not now. Because after her,
after her?
you met another person, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But how long were you
I th-
single
on the
until you met another?
paper,
Yeah.
it's one thing, but she moved out 2 years before we got separated or divorced on paper.
2 years before.
Yeah, 1 or 2 years
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So I was alone for 2, 3 years, more or less. Yeah,
Okay.
and it was hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
I can understand that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're used to something. You're used to sharing your life with someone,
Mhm.
and suddenly it's stop
Yeah.
everything.
Mm.
So I was lonely. So I was not maybe seeking, but open.
Mhm.
And a beautiful girl presented herself.
Oh, and then your eyes just.
I was, you know, in love.
Uh-huh.
And I was totally blind.
Okay.
I was a fool, yeah.
Mm.
Because it was so many red lights blinking
Okay.
and people warning me,
Mm.
family, friends, everything.
Mm.
But I was just in love. I didn't care.
Mm.
She could be the worst person on the world, but my eyes were just blind.
Yeah.
So it's
Was it because you were lonely?
yeah,
That's why your eyes were
I think
blind?
so. I've been thinking much about this, and I
Okay.
think it was much about my heart being lonely.
Okay.
I had a good relationship with God,
Mm-hmm.
but in the physical, you know, the physical, to touch, not sex,
Mhm.
but to be with someone,
Mm.
to hold hands, to talk, to share a life.
What can you tell someone who is divorced right now, right?
Yeah.
Or separated? What can you tell them? What kind of advice can you give them? Is it wise to just jump in that relationship? Or is it good to wait?
It's very good to wait,
Okay.
because as you know, I really hope that people can take some knowledge from my mistakes.
Yeah, because you know, if I can catch you a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, someone can say, yeah, you know, I know myself.
Yeah.
After 1 year, I mean, I can manage another relationship. After 1 year, I'm healed. I'm fine. I'm okay. I can manage to be with another girl. You know, Some people may say 2 years is fine. Well, some goes 5 years of singleness
Yeah.
until really they take that decision to go in that relationship. Well, you say you were single
Yeah,
for
two,
2 years,
maybe
2
2
to 3
years.
years.
Yeah,
Okay, and then you went in another relationship,
yeah.
and how was it?
It was really bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
why? What was the reason?
You know, all the lights that were blinking, and that because she had really problems.
Mm.
She was struggling with so much inside, and inside also the head. She was, yeah. It was a destructive marriage.
Okay, were you ready to handle it?
No, no, no. I would never be ready for that. But still, I was thinking, like you said, I'm ready. But I don't think I was ready in that way. Yes, I had forgiven my wife. Yes, I was in a good place with God. But I need to. I had to build, you know, character.
Yeah, you had to build yourself.
Yeah, and to because it's not about the physical. It's not about sex. It's about when you are a believer in Jesus. We are going to heaven.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not about this world. It's about
Yes.
the other.
Because I've heard someone who said that the relationship is as good as the individual is.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That as good as you are,
Yeah.
that's how good your relationship will be. So
Yeah.
if you're so broken, you're not ready, that means your relationship can be affected.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. And
So-
I want to add one more thing.
Yes, yes.
Because it's always two persons.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had waited 2 more years
Yeah.
and I was really ready,
Yeah.
you know, that doesn't make it right, or that doesn't make it successful,
Mm-hmm.
because it's always two.
Exactly.
And if she or one of the parts is
Mhm.
not ready,
Yeah.
it will never be good.
Mm.
So 2 people has to be
Has to be ready.
Yeah. And that's, you know, I mention often now
Yeah.
the follower of Jesus, because that's my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's so big difference
Mm.
between a follower of Christ
Mm-hmm.
and a follower of this world,
Mm.
because it's moral, it's standard, it's everything.
Yeah.